I'm Roger.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're here with another episode of RC Street Shop's Product of the Week.
I'm getting the impression we're going to fly.
Or hide behind a box.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about the HobbyZone Champ. The Champ is a great little plane. This is kind of our go-to plane in the shop for beginners, for flying, if you want to learn how to fly.
Kind of like me. I'm a noob. I've never flown.
I'm a noob too. I've never flown either.
Really? All the years? Roger's been in the hobby a long time. You've never flown?
No, not planes. Helicopters, drones, but not planes. And this is one of the things I want to get into. And if I was to try and learn, I would buy a Champ.
Okay, so why is that? Planes are not easy for folks. I know helicopters are hardest.
Right.
Planes are kind of a close second.
Planes are tough because you can't stop a plane. It falls.
So if something goes wrong up there, it's coming back down.
I mean, with cars, if you lose your orientation or you get a little confused, you can just kind of stop and get your bearings. With an airplane, you're like, oh, I'm up in the air.
It's flying up into the sun.
Right. Gravity is your enemy when it comes to learning. So the Champ is slow. All its movements are real deliberate. It has a minimal amount of controls, and it's a high-wing plane. Now, with airplanes, if you have a high-wing plane, they glide really well, and they fly slowly.
When you say high-wing, you mean wings up here at the top.
Right, exactly. So this is a high wing, and then a mid-level wing would be in the middle here, and then a low wing would be on the bottom.
And the lower the wing, the harder it is.
Right, essentially, yeah. So the Champ tends to glide very well. It's very good at flying slow, and that's what you want with an airplane. You're going to learn with is you want something really slow, so you can make you can take your time thinking about your turns.
Okay.
The Champ doesn't have flaps on the wings, so it doesn't bank or anything like that. So when you turn, it just kind of turns with the tail, real slow, gentle movements. Yeah. And that's what you want. Is you don't want something that's just going to nose into the ground when you make the wrong movement.
Now I know on a lot of the plane stuff. They are not, ready to fly. They don't come with everything you need. More often than not, folks need to come to the table with a controller, chargers, things like that. This isn't. This is a beginner-friendly kit. Right.
This has everything in it. It has, batteries for the controller. One of the new features that the Champ just came out with is it has a USB charger. Okay. Previous Champs used to have a little portable charger that used AA's in it. Now the new ones have the same USB charger that a lot of the drones are using. I think they did that just to save money because the portable charger was pretty cool. But either way, it uses a standard 150 milliamp E-flite battery. It's a really common battery. They use it in a lot of different stuff. It's an inexpensive battery. Yeah. The battery is like $7.
Now, that's the thing folks may not be prepared for when they get into flying is how short the flight times can be.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes. Primarily because weight is such an issue.
Right.
They're essentially glorified gliders.
Right, and you have a really small 150 milliamp battery, but you still have, there's a little engine. It's all little stuff, so you're not going to get a ton of flight time. But with planes, as you go up in size and up in power, you don't really go up in flight time that much. Yeah. So it's, as you go up in battery, you go up in weight, and you go up in motor, and it's, anyway. But with the Champ, it's a great package, and it's a durable little plane, too, because it doesn't really weigh that much. So anything that falls from the sky, it's not what you consider to be durable, car standards. Yeah. But as far as planes go, it's foam. We can get parts for it. So if you crash it and the wing breaks, you can get a wing, you can get a tail section. Gotcha. Everything available in this little guy is replaceable. And that's nice because, first of all, if you're flying it and you don't crash it into something really hard, you can pick it up and throw it back up in the air and keep going. Yeah. And I've seen these things that customers have brought in, and they look like they've been through a war. Yeah. Literally, it looks like someone's dog ate it, and it still flies. Yeah. So this can take a serious beating and still stay in the air.
What is price point for something like this?
These are about $100.
Okay. And
that's again, it's a great value.
Everything they need, including batteries for the controller and all of that. So yeah, it's probably the cheaper side. The plane thing.
Definitely. Think about it. $100. You can figure out whether you like flying or not. If you don't like it, then I don't know. Put an M80 in it and watch it explode.
Yeah, exactly. We had a customer in here talking about that tonight. Someone who's new to the hobby, can they fly this anywhere, or what are the conditions they can fly this in?
I would assume that because it's a plane, this isn't a very aerobatic plane, and the turns it makes are kind of gentle. Even though it's slow, you're still going to need a lot of room. Some of the 3D planes, you can take them out in front of your yard, just fly them in your. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is going to need a little more room than that because it's not fast, it's not maneuverable. So take it to a park or an AMA flying field and go out there and learn.
And the other thing I would wonder is, because this is a concern with the drones all the time, these things getting pulled away by the wind, or...
That's actually a really good point. This isn't a very powerful plane, so don't fly it in a lot of wind because it'd be easy for you to lose control of it. Because it doesn't have a lot of control surfaces, it doesn't have a lot of power. It's very good at gliding, which means it's going to pick up air underneath the wing, so if you take it out in the wind, it's just going to disappear.
And it has happened, even to the most experienced of pilots, where it just went off into the sunset.
Yep, exactly.
I've had people come in, oh, it's been missing for 4 years and someone just returned this to me.
This will not get returned to you if it flies away.
This is true. This is true. So about $100. If folks want to check this out or find out more about flying planes, where can they do that?
RC Street Shop, 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California.
And if they want to give you a call and say, Roger, I love flying my plane. We should hang out and fly planes sometime.
Please don't. If you talk like that, please call me, actually. That would be... Anyway. 562-425-9000. That's our phone number. Give us a call.
And we're always looking for your feedback. So we've got the social media stuff going on. We've got Twitter, RC Street Shop, all one word. We also got the Facebook page. You can like that. You keep up things there if that's your preferred form of communication. And if all that's too hard and you want to, you got questions, you can always just leave a comment on the video. Let us know. Do you fly planes? Are you interested in stuff like this? We've got a channel. We've got a bunch of other content going on there. You should like the video and subscribe. Go ahead, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Let them know we're doing these. And I think that's going to do it for this video.
It will. See you later.
Bye.